Hello everyone. I'm Rupa Gautam and today I'm going to take you on a fast, exciting and insight-packed journey into how NBCUniversal can strategically outmaneuver Disney in the global entertainment arena. Now Disney is a giant, no doubt. It's a company with fairy tales, superheroes and a theme park for literally every childhood memory. But here's the twist. NBC Universal has a completely different competitive energy, one that Disney honestly cannot replicate. This presentation is all about how NBC Universal can use its unique identity, bold creativity, and smart global strategy to shift the competitive landscape. Let's dive in. Here's our roadmap for today. We'll start by understanding the current entertainment battleground, then jump into movie strategies, TV strategies, theme park innovation, integration opportunities, ethical considerations, and of course, the grand finale, what NBC Universal should actually do. Think of it as a strategic roller coaster, entertaining but with depth. So let's set the stage. Disney is basically Marvel Stars, War Pixar, universe of dominance. It has scale, history, and synergy that works like magic. But here is the strategic insight. NBC Universal should not try to be Disney. Instead, it should double down on what makes it different. Easier franchises, bold creativity, and a portfolio that appeals to audiences who want something new, something exciting, and something a little more rebellious. This is where innovation meets identity, and that's exactly where NBC Universal can win. The entertainment industry today is like a giant three-way chess match. Movies, TV, and theme parks all moving at a very high speed. In movies, audiences love big franchises, but they are also craving fresh perspectives. People want both events-level hype and local stories that feel personal. In television, streaming has completely changed the rules. It's no longer about who has the most content, but who understands their audience the best. Data personalization is the new superpower. And in theme parks, people don't just want rides anymore. They want experiences that feel like stepping into another universe. This is where technology, storytelling, physical environments merge into something unforgettable. This shifting landscape creates openings, and NBC Universal can seize them. Now let's talk about movies. Universal's playground of dinosaurs, fast cars, and adorable yellow minions. First, NBC Universal should expand its iconic IP universes in creative ways. Imagine a Fast and Furious animated series or Jurassic World scientific mini documentary, new angles that deepen engagement without oversaturating audience. Second, Universal should be leader in global co-production. Disney rarely co-produces internationally, which gives NBC Universal a massive opening to create culturally rooted content with India, Korea, Japan, or Europe. It's global reach with authentic flavor. Third, the return of mid-budget originals is a key. Disney lives on mega-budget franchises. Universal can win the hearts of audience by being the studio that supports bold, fresh, and daring ideas. And finally, theater to Peacock synergy is a gold mine. Shorter theatrical windows push excitement straight into streaming, boosting Peacock's brand without losing cinema lovers. Now, when it comes to television, Peacock needs its own global identity moment. NBC Universal must build premium signature originals that people, get talking everywhere. Think of a story with the cultural impact as that of Squid Game or The Last of Us, the one title that puts Peacock on the global map. Next, NBC Universal needs to embrace smart, AI-powered personalization. If the platform understands viewers better than competitors, it will retain them effortlessly. Another power move is acquiring niche global networks, sports, youth culture, lifestyle channels to attract audiences Disney is not focused on. And here's the fun part. Cross IP storytelling. Imagine a mini series diving deeper into side characters from Jurassic World or even the origins of the Minions. Expand the story worlds and let the fans explore. The theme park division is one of the Universal's biggest opportunities and also where they can leapfrog Disney with innovation. First, immersive technologies like AR, VR, and adaptive cues can turn parks into living, evolving worlds. Think a one that changes environment as you walk. Think a ride that personalizes based on your profile. That's the future. Second, Universal can dominate markets where Disney is barely present, like South Asia, the Middle East, Eastern Europe, by building innovative mini parks. Third, expanding IP worlds is essential. Nintendo World has already broken records, so Universal should continue building zones around DreamWorks and Illumination characters. And finally, sustainability is the new luxury. Universal can position itself as eco-friendly park for the future, a position Disney's older infrastructures struggle to match. Let's talk horizontal integration, basically expanding sideways to add more muscle. Universal can acquire indie studios to strengthen creativity and bring in fresh artistic energy. With smaller studios often create the next breakout hits. It can also partner with or acquire global streaming players to fast track Peacock's international presence. Gaming collaborations are very huge. From movies to games to theme parks to merchandise, it becomes a massive halo effect, and Universal already has Nintendo. And live entertainment, concerts, festivals, immersive shows is booming. Imagine a Minions music festival. Yes, that's chaotic, but also brilliant. Now moving vertically, strengthening the value chain from top to bottom. Universal can expand distribution ownership, making Peacock more globally accessible and stable. It can invest in in-house animation tech, cutting cost while enhancing quality, Pixar-style transformation. It can grow its consumer product division, turning Peacock exclusive characters into global brands. And most importantly, Universal can own more ride engineering and VR technology, giving it power to innovate theme parks faster and cheaper than anyone else. Great strategy is nothing without strong ethics. NBC Universal must lead responsibly. First, data privacy is crucial as AI personalization grows. Transparency builds trust. Second, authentic cultural representation is a must, especially in the global collaborations. Third, labor fairness in theme parks and productions must be protected, especially for frontline workers. Fourth, environmental sustainability is not optional anymore. It's an expectation. And finally, Universal most practice ethical marketing to children, given its strong presence in animation. Well, let's wrap up with a big picture. NBC Universal does not need to be Disney. It needs to be the best version of itself with bold innovation, global collaboration, tech-powered parks, strategic integrations, and ethical leadership. The company can not only compete but reshape the competitive landscape entirely. There is an opportunity to build a future focused on entertainment powerhouse, one that is creative, culturally relevant, and globally influential. Universal has it all, and it has all the pieces. Now it's time to assemble into a masterpiece. Well, this is all I have to say. Thank you so much for having the patience to listen to me till the end. Thank you very much, and these are the references.